Hey folks, Mike Kaylee7 here. Coming to you on this beautiful day of April 29th, 2019. And I'm going to do just a little bit of practicing. Just because. So here we go. A little bit too faster on that one. I thought my foot scraping, it distracted me. This is also on a hill, so sorry that there's not an external perspective for you to take advantage of. But I'm dragging my foot on these right turns. Let me see if I can drag a foot on, not yet on the left. Well, it's coming. Bike is very forgiving. Well, let's see if I can scrape a little bit on the left side. That wasn't too bad. Oh, that felt pretty good. That felt pretty darn good. Somebody's watching me. Oh, that was a very wide turn. Just gotta stop being afraid of it, Mikey. Try this again. Get your head around. There you go. That's more like it. Now get your head around. Pick a spot. Nope, you didn't do it right. And do better than that. I'm just not doing it on my left today, for some reason. On the right side, I'm alright. It's the left side that I have the problem with. Hey, that was good. See if we can do that one again. U-turn, U-turn, U-turn. Hey, look at that, huh? U-turn, 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 U-turn. That sucked. Get that head around. There you go. All right. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. That felt good. It's always good to practice a little bit, right? Alright, hello folks, this is Mike Haley 7. Post-practice, just a wee little bit of practice. After a long day, I feel good. Hello folks, this is Mike Haley 7 on the 29th of April 2019. And you're seeing before you the wonderful Tavita, my 2019 Goldwing DCT tour. I guess DCT means double clutch transmission. I did not know that, now I do. So there you go. As you can see, everything is great. I've got 410 miles on the odometer. I've got my rear tire, the PSI has been getting lower and lower every day. I think I have a slow leak. So I'm going to top that off when I get home. It says on the tire, it says max PSI 41 cold. So I don't know. I know when I first got on the bike to bring it home, it was at 48. Now it's at 37. So not good. Hope I don't have a nail or something. So, let's talk about some of the stuff that I have noticed about the world on this bike. Because I have noticed a difference. Number one, I noticed that cars pull out in front of me a lot more than they ever used to. I think this bike has a smaller profile. Maybe people think it's farther away, or maybe they just don't respect little bikes, or what they think is a little bike, even though this is 840 pounds, plus me. Maybe it's because the bike doesn't have as bright of display of lights on the front. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I notice people turning in front of me all the time now. Second thing I noticed, when I do the little biker wave, I noticed that they, some of the Harley guys, I've never had this happen to me before, ever, except one time. There was this Harley guy one time that did not wave back, and he looked like he was too cool for school. He was probably, one of those badass bikers that we all hear about, and he didn't wave back because he's too cool. It's not like I was waving like a tourist, like hello, I did the biker wave. So, but that was long ago. So. Past couple days as I'm riding around on this, I'll shoot somebody the biker wave. And if it's Harley, I'd say it's probably a 30% chance that they're not going to say hi back. If it's a non-Harley, it's a 100% chance they'll say hi back. Unless they don't see me. You know what I mean? That happens sometimes. You're not looking. Or they're clutching. I don't have to clutch anymore. I can say hello, even at a red light. I'm not holding a clutch in. If I'm slowing down at a red light, I can still say hello. This hand is always free to say hello. Let's see. Today, I was at the Waffle House, which I know is not the bastion of fine dining. I understand. But it's good food. I like it. They get the waffles. They get the pecans. They got the chunked and diced and covered. And I do the whole thing. And steamed. Get your hash browns steamed sometimes. That tastes good. Anyway, so I'm in there, and my bike's parked out in front. I'm not wearing any Harley gear. I wasn't even wearing this funky jacket. I was just wearing a t-shirt. I was totally squidding it on lunch from work. And there was this old gentleman sitting there at the counter, and I was eating at the table. I was wearing my STP shirt. So it just looked like a normal dude, and he didn't dirty look me or nothing, you know. I go to pay at the end, and I'm standing there, and the lady says, "Is that a Harley?" So I said, No, that's a Honda Goldwing. So, and we started talking about a friend of hers died, and her Harley's been sitting in the garage for 5 years. The husband can't bear to let it go. She's trying to sell it for him. And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, and it's sad that the Harley's been sitting there. You know, bikes are made to be ridden." And the whole time I can feel this guy staring me down. The moment he heard Honda, he's like, turned around, looked at the bike, looked at me, and he's just glaring at me. And he's got this old 1980, probably 80 or 81 Chevy pickup truck. Nice one. He kept it up nice. I get on the bike, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to make it go in reverse gear, just because I got to practice this stuff. He gets in his truck, and he starts it up, and he revs it as high as he can from start, like, "Rah!" And then and he backs it out, and he pulls it around behind me and goes to leave, and he's sitting there at the edge of the parking lot. I don't know what the hell he was doing, but clearly this guy was not happy that I was not riding a Harley. I was riding a Japanese bike. Ay, ay, ay. Now, it might be just me. It could be that I'm paranoid. It could be. Maybe he would have gotten his truck and do that anyway. Maybe he wasn't glaring at me. Maybe it was just in my head. It's possible. I don't know. It felt that way. It felt like he was expressing his displeasure with my motorcycle choice, because around here, everybody loved their Harley. And I love Harley too. I just don't love the ugliness of the people who seem to love Harley to the point where they disparage anybody else's choice. You know, I saw people riding stuff that I, didn't ride or wouldn't ride, like I don't even know, like a sport bike, like a Gixxer. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that I don't find that riding position very comfortable. And so since I don't ride it, I don't particularly like or dislike it. I don't have an opinion of it. But, man, I'm telling you, I would never, ever say anything derogatory or do anything derogatory, give a dirty look, anything like that. I wouldn't do that. Nope. Live and let live. Ride and let ride. Anyway, enough of that. It's just going to take some getting used to. I don't know. Memphis Mike, I know that you're watching this and you're smiling. You got a big old grin. And I really appreciate it and I love it. And Doug, thank you very much for all your support too. Those are the two most easily identifiable Goldwing riders. So I really appreciate your encouragement. And to all my other new subscribers who either don't mind Goldwings or have one or want one, to anybody who's subscribed to me recently and is cheering me on, yay, thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all my new subscribers watching me on this new adventure. I don't know if anybody else has had to endure the ignorance because you're on a Japanese bike, or maybe, I don't know, do people give you crap for riding on a German bike? I don't know. Can't let it get to me. Cannot let it get to me. I gotta be more careful. As Phil Connor once said, don't drive angry. Don't drive angry. Now let's answer a couple of viewer questions. How do you like the DCT, the dual clutch transmission? Somebody said don't call it automatic. All right, well, I'm not shifting it. It's shifting itself. So let's just call it self-shifting. How about that? So this bike is easy breezy. Look at this. I'm in drive. I've got my hand off the brake. The bike isn't going anywhere. I don't know what gear. It's in first gear, I guess. In first gear, it's not doing anything. So that's a great thing. And when I want to go, I just turn the throttle. I don't have to do anything. It is awesome and easy, and I love it. Now I can focus on the traffic, and I can focus on avoiding potholes, and watch it, Chucky. I think it makes me a more alert rider not having to worry about that. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe, I'm sure there can be an argument for it makes you more alert by shifting. All right, whatever. I just feel like I'm paying attention to the road more. And you notice I pretty much stopped right back there. I didn't have to put my feet down. The bike is so well balanced, you can pretty much come to a complete stop. And the bike just stays there. And it doesn't even have that fancy gyroscope in it yet. That'll be coming up later. I think that's... It was a yellow light. Shut up. I just scraped a boot. I like scraping a boot. Easy breezy. I've got guy and gear. That's my suspension right now. Guy and gear. I gotta do that transmission initialization something or other. It's shifting kind of funky. The bike is still kind of not used to it, you know? Ha ha! Alright, time out while I go get some drugs.